drive and then the last drive of the game?
Yeah, first touchdown drive, you know, things sort of, long game, things sort of, can't recall everything as we go through this, but first touchdown drive, first series, big play by Lippett, as I remember in the game, and then, you know, sort of grounded down there a little bit, got a big play, getting in the end zone, so, you know, just, I thought it was, especially how the game started and everything, I thought it was another, just a point of focus for our football team. This is what we were able to do, this is what we needed to do, and what we were able to do. So obviously that score stood for a while until we were able to get the second one on the board at the end of the first half. So it was really a 7-3 game, I think, until the end of the first half, maybe with what, 20 seconds to go in the half. That went to 14-3. So again, these games are a lot closer than the score would indicate. I always say that, but at the end of the day, I thought our team played very well. As far as the score at the end, I knew we were going to pop one. They had everybody up there, so we popped one. Just felt like we needed to put a stake in them at that point.
Can you elaborate?
Not really.
Did that bother you, Mark?
I'm sorry?
Did that bother you before the game, putting a spear in your field?
You know, you know, so you might as well just come out and say what you're feeling at some point in time, because you know, you can only be diplomatic for so long. Okay? The little brother stuff, all the disrespect, didn't have to go in that direction. We tried to handle ourselves with composure. It doesn't come from the coach. It comes from the program. And you know, throwing the stake down in our backyard out here and coming out there like they're all that, you know, it got shoved up, shoved it up. It got shoved in the last minute and a half. We were not going to pull off of it. So we're just going to line up and kick a field goal. That wasn't the MO. But if our guys could get it in, we were going to get it in.
Mark, you've won 6 of the last 7 in this rivalry.
I just prefer to say 6 of 8.
Previous
So
to,
just sort of 6 of 8.
previous to that, Michigan State had only beaten Michigan 6 times in 23 years. What does that say about the turnaround in this rivalry?
But we're doing better. I'd say this. I'd say it's never over. This is an ongoing process here. This is not something that just lays dormant. Okay, you know, Michigan has a great program. I don't want to disrespect them in any way in that respect. And you know, they're going to play extremely hard, and they'll be ready next year, and it'll be a great game next year. And it's down there, so you know, we'll have to come ready to play, obviously, because there are no givens. There are no givens in this game.
Mark, not to beat a dead stake or whatever, but right from the start, do you think that incident over here to your left, do you think that incident right from the start lit your team? And obviously you were still thinking about it at the end.
No, it didn't light our team up. You know, we were focused when we came out to the football game. It didn't deter it. Certainly didn't deter it. But you know, it is as it is. Now our players who are playing out there for the first time in their life and being on the sidelines for the first time in their life, now they know. They know what we talk about. Now they know.
I was just going to ask about the Connor Cook run. I know you were talking earlier about not being able to recollect everything, but do you remember Connor Lowen?
Run, yeah.
And what did that do? Did you feel on the sideline for the team?
Yeah, I felt, you know, when he does something like that, it's going to obviously bring a lot of adrenaline and enthusiasm to our football team. And I thought he had it was a power run, put his foot down, got vertical, and you know, good play call, good concept, and you know, obviously it was a big play on that drive.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about RJ and him getting himself back in the starting lineup, and just I think he's one of the guys you mentioned as a lion out of the cage kind of guy. Can you just talk about his performance today and what he showed you?
Yeah, RJ played very well last week and earned the start. We want to play young players as well, because I think that bodes well for the future as we go through this. And it's always about, hey, we're just going to play the best guy. But he knows what he's doing out there. Had a huge pick in the game, and it'll be a play that's remembered for a long time. And there'll be a lot of highlights on that play. But I thought he played extremely well. He was focused, and he had a great week of practice. And he's a very, very good football player. We've got a lot of good football players. So, you know, congratulations to him. You know, he's an outstanding young man. You know, when you made that transition, there was never any kind of, you know, never sat and moped about it. He just got ready to play.